Will you kiss me if I wear the hat? Okay, this is my 1963 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. This is a car that we built on my television show called Screen Machines that we did in 2014. You can watch it on the TUBI network. It's also available on Amazon Prime. I'll put a link in the video description down below that you can watch the show where we built this car on Screen Machines with Chi-Chi himself. Chi-Chi, get the yayo. Angel Salazar appeared on the show. I'm fixing this car because we're about to take it onto the television show Pawn Stars, which I've appeared many times here in Las Vegas, and I've got it over at my buddy Mike's house, and he's working on the car to get up to par because it's basically been stored at our shop for the last 10 years, and it needs some love. So yeah, this is exactly how it appeared on the television show. We painted it, put in an interior, and I don't think we ever showed it with the top up. It's going under some major work right now because none of the windows worked. So all of the window motors have been replaced while adding a keyless entry into the car and also putting front brakes on the car, front disc brakes. So we've removed the original drums. By we, I mean Mike, put those on there, and then also installed a proper brake booster. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Let's see, come on. Ow, ow, ow. Where is it? Right there. Ow, oof. All right, there it is. First time seeing it. There we go. Brake booster. This is, I want to try this out. Works. That's awesome. That is, having that right there. Bought it off of Amazon for 30 bucks. But that's the greatest thing ever. Of course, we all know the story of the Bronx Tale. You know the story of the Bronx Tale, right?
No.
See, the story is, there was a kid's father, his grandfather, I forget who the characters were. He tells his kid, he goes, you're gonna take this girl out on a date. He says, this is what I want you to do. I want you to walk her over to her side of the car. You're gonna take your key out. You're gonna unlock her door. You're gonna open the door, let her in. When you walk around, if she doesn't lean over and unlock your door for you, don't go on a second date with her. She's a greedy bitch. If she's doing her makeup, if she doesn't reach over there and unlock that door, she's not a good girl for you. Now, nobody in today's world could ever try this because everything's so automated. But back in the day, they didn't have any kind of automatic locks, right? So your girl had to reach over and unlock your door for you to show that she cared about you and she did selfless acts. But now, you're never gonna know if she's just a bitch. Let's see if this thing will, what do you think the chances are that it just starts? I got one pump. Okay.
Your trunk key's different from
trunk key. I just popped the trunk. Okay. Look at that. This is why I pay this dude the big bucks.
Well, I mean, it runs. Like, I made the car run.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, it runs great, but so do these switches work? What happens if I play with these? So that's this vent. There's a vent. Yeah, look at that, vent goes. And then kinda, all right, this is this window. Wow, that goes, wow, that's fast. Look at that, new motors. How about the back?
The back is probably wedged against the top here.
Let's see. There. Oh, it's trying to go. Nope, it's not going.
It was working.
I think it's that. I think it's the switch.
The switch is worn out.
Oh, there it goes. Well, you probably wouldn't do that with the...
So when you're trying to go up, it catches.
Yeah, so because this top needs to be adjusted.
It needs to go up.
All right, so let's try this vent window.
That vent window works.
Very cool. So for the smoker's package, that window's, wow, look at that thing, it's lightning fast. Let's see if this one goes. Look at that. Little lube is all it needs.
And if they're up all the way, they catch the doors, so they need Just, I don't know why they don't stop.
What do you think about this top? No bueno. We still need to work on that.
I don't have the electronics hooked up.
Yeah, we don't want to try it. Let's turn this thing off. Good Lord. That just used 12 gallons of gas.
Yeah, but yeah, these things, like, it took all I could to hook these.
Well, this top has been down for about 10 years.
Yeah.
So, since 2014 when we shot the show, I think it was like July 2014, we shot the first episode of Screen Machines with this car. And this top hasn't been operated since then. So 10 straight years this thing sat on a 4-post car lift on a rack with a cover on it at my Dallas location shop. And I think we started it like once a year or something. Like we would shuffle things around, and I used to just start it. I would put some gas in it, some stable, some chem tool, just to make sure it would, you know, operate. And the last time I drove it was here in Vegas at the El Dorado parade. I love this replica sticker I put on there from the movie. It's pretty awesome. So this just needs, you know, there's some fine tuning.
Yeah, the windows catch.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't, the stoppers don't stop.
Take a look at the ass of this thing. No. We're gonna go through and polish all this bright work with some, get the surface rust off of it. It's, you know, I mean, it's a movie car. Movie car meaning it was painted in a day and the upholstery was done in 2 days. But what a car though. I thought about painting it pink because Vegas. Look at the size of this mother effer. I mean, you know, it's hard to get the scale of it, but it's about 19, 20 feet long. We're at the infamous Lonnie Hammergren mansion. Poor Lonnie died this year. Look up Lonnie Hammergren. My friend Mike has his place. He's got a pretty cool little setup down here.
The frickin' haze off of it.
He tried some headlight restorer on it. I'm thinking it's going to scratch up the material. I think any old cleaner paste would just clean it. Have you tried have you tried anything else?
No.
I think it's just got like crud on it.
Look at that.
I don't know if I'd use the headlight restorer because it's got an abrasive in it.
Well, every cleaner's got an abrasive. Any type of polish is going to have an abrasive in it.
Okay, wax on, wax off. I think all this top needs is a good Las Vegas July day, and this thing will loosen up. That'll all unwrinkle itself on a nice hot day.
It's already gotten better.
I'm going to run over to Chemical Guys and pick up some vinyl top cleaner, restore some bleach white and cleaner. We're going to bleach white these tires and get them all white again. These are brand new Coker 4-inch white walls. They still have the nipples on them, you know. But this top has just been closed for too long. But it's a brand spanking new top. It was a brand new top we took right out of the box, had the upholstery shop put on it. We closed it, put the boot on, we never touched it again. That's what happened. I thought this was a Mach-E at first, sitting on those stands. I was like, what the hell? Did this Mustang hit a curb? What happened?
He hit what he thought was he ran over what he thought was trash, and it ended up being a big rock, and it ripped the drain plug out of the oil pan.
Oh, generally they hit crowds and curbs. That's usually what these do. They usually lose this rear wheel, and this gets totaled when they hit the nearest telephone pole.
This car has already had the whole front end wiped off.
Of course it has. It's a Mustang. That's what happens to them. Whose car is this?
Belongs to Sandy's brother.
All right. I'm going to be nice.
Well, he's crashed every other car he's owned, so.
You know how I feel about Mustangs.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, what do you think of this engine? What engine is this?
Whatever the stupid V6 scheme these things were.
I was like, this is the what do they call this thing?
3.7 liter V6 is not the Coyote.
It's not the Coyote. Okay, that's good.
The Coyote is the V8.
So it's a V6. And what horsepower is that putting out? What do you think? 350?
I think the V6 is like 310, 320.
I know there's people that love these cars. I want to like it.
So this is what happened. You see the dent in the cross member?
Yeah.
And you see the oil pan drain plug threads because part of the oil pan is missing?
Yeah. So he was he hot rodding or was he just driving?
No, he pulled out of his driveway and went down to this, got like half a block down the street and lost his oil.
It's just these cars are attracted to curbs. Okay, so here we go. This is my leftovers, I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are your brakes.
Wow.
It already had non-factory booster and master on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it should have had only a single. It shouldn't have had a dual master cylinder. So,
What does this do here?
this?
Yeah.
I got to drop the cross member out, drop the oil pan, so this right here holds the engine from falling out of the bottom of the car when I unbolt it.
I see. Got all the cool tools. Is that a snap-on? That's
No,
not
this is from Harbor Freight. I just sent the woman to go buy it for me.
He has snap-on stuff. I want to let's see what's in here. Let's see.
You got to unlock the drawers.
There we go. Snap-on. Look at that. That's not a Milwaukee. Look at this. This guy has real snap-on stuff. That's a $5,000 torque wrench. Actually, I have the Milwaukee version of this, and it was $900. So how much was this one?
$750.
Really? Well, the one I have is it was about $800 or $900, and it's like powered. Have you seen it? It's like it's a powered wrench, but it's a torque wrench, digital, and it's got like I don't even know how to use it. So I don't. It just sits in the box.
Only you would have tools you have no idea how to use.
This brass whacker, look at this thing. That has seen some action.
That hammer's probably 25 years old.
It's wonderful. I love it. Here's the bottom of the back seat of that car. Look at that kicker. Thumpity thump thump. Look at that.
Mouse in there.
There was a mouse in there?
Well, I mean, you can see the mouse nest in the bottom corner there.
Oh. Yep.
I mean, he wasn't in there when I got the car from you, but he was in there after you built the car.
Shit. Yeah. What a car, though, huh? I mean, it's a 1963. I mean, you know, still works. May not work well, but it works. I like this little. I also have a twin bush. Shout out to Twin Bush. They provided me with a 2-post lift that we have at our Dallas location. This is the little flat one. I like this one a lot. This is really handy just to get the car off the ground. So that's a heck of a piece of equipment there. I like
Twin
it.
Bush's office is based here in Vegas?
Yeah, they're a German company.
Yep, they're a North American office.
But when I did my show, I think 2015, they hooked us up with that lift for screen machines. It's the same color blue. You could just JB weld this. This would be fine. You don't need it.
Really?
I think, yeah.
I mean, the new oil pan.
How much is a pan?
I think it was like $60
Oh, okay.
on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not built, reinforced very well.
Well, it's got this little, that's what broke off. The lowest point in the pan was this little tab, and that's what it caught. And ripped it right off. Left the freaking drain plug still in there.
At least you still got the drain plug. It wasn't a total loss.
But it is absolutely insane.
FOMO Co.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am just,
Amazon.
I was blown
I like how look at this, he just dropped the whole subframe, rolled it over here. And then, while I've been standing here, like in an hour.
You know this job's like 12 hours?
12 hours, well, not really.
Because
you're gonna bill for 12 hours, but it was 2.
According to the the book from Ford, it's like the motor has to come out of the car to do this.
In 30 freaking minutes, you drop this put it over there, took the pan off, and it's already ready to be reinstalled. You'll probably have this back in before I leave, and I'm leaving now.
Close, but I gotta clean everything up.
For these book hours. Yeah, get out of here. Need to consider that when he gives me. I go 30 hours in this car. You do have 30 hours in the car. You've had it for 2 weeks. He's like,
I've been down here fucking with that damn thing for so much.
It's true. I believe you.
Had to
rewire the whole car.
Why is it that every single car of yours always is a basket case? Every one of them. Can you buy a car that doesn't need anything?
Yeah, but then what would you do? You would.
I could work on something else.
Yeah, that's if I bought cars that weren't shit, people wouldn't watch me on YouTube. It's kind of like Hoovy and his stupidest channel or whatever.
You know what? But Hoovy actually started making a lot of money off of his cars.
Oh, Hoovy makes like $100,000 a month. Easily, he's on YouTube. I know. Anybody could figure this out. This is the math. 1 million views makes $5,000 or more.
Really?
So I got 350,000 views this month, and I made like $2,500. So it's not like I don't. It doesn't pay for anything. Now these guys that are getting, if you go look at their analytics, and they're getting, so when you see a video that has 10 million views, you can just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can figure it out, right? But that it also depends. There's so many different factors. There's going to be people out there that are going to argue. It depends. Listen, I'm just talking about my personal CPM. If you're doing like a chick that does makeup who gets 1 million views, she might be getting $10,000 or $20,000. It depends on what the advertisers are paying for your particular genre. My demographic is white dudes like my age in LA, New York, Vegas, Australia. That's what it is, though. I've looked at my analytics. It's guys that are between 35 and 65, mostly my age, in the 50s and 60s, that are middle class. And these guys, I don't know if that's the target demographic or not, but the stuff that makes the most amount of money ad-wise. So, like, for instance, if you're watching this video, report in the comments what ads did you see in the comments. I'd like to know, because I don't see the ads because I use YouTube Premium, so I never see the ads. So I would like to know what kind of ads, because I'm going to put 1 million commercials in this so I get my fraction of a penny from your ass. So tell me what ads you saw inserted automatically from YouTube. Because if you were to go watch a young girl doing a makeup or an unboxing of a phone, you're going to see clickable ads that you can click on and buy. And when the clickable ads where you could get instant cash, so you're probably getting ads for like new trucks and stuff like that. And you can't just click on that and buy it. So those kind of ads don't make as much money as instant gratification ads where you can click and buy. And those people make a ton of money. So I've seen what the other car YouTubers make. And a lot of these guys, if you've got 1 million subscribers and you're putting out a couple of videos a week, you might be making about $40,000 a month. But not me.
I mean, I've been watching some of these guys since the beginning. Like Tavares, I started watching.
Tavares is kicking ass.
I stared watching him since
when he was in his driveway.
Yeah, when the very first
with his pickup truck.
The Build It Better one. They were just working out of a little shop and stuff. And and now he's buying McLarens just for fun to fix up.
$500,000 and stuff.
I wish I had that kind of money. That would be nice.
I don't know. I think he's probably in debt over that car. But you also got to remember that you get sponsorships. You notice I don't do sponsorships on my channel. I don't, I could easily go to somebody, the thing is these guys will pay you $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 to do, but you really need to have 1 million subscribers to be into that category. I'm only at 150,000. So I've had people, I'm not going to name any names, but they've offered me like $500. I'm going, listen, it's not worth it to me to do a 30-second or 60-second commercial about your product to my audience for $500. I don't care. And it needs to be, and it also needs to be something I actually care about, that I like, that I use. So to me, it's just not worth $500. So if I do any commercials, it'll be something that I actually use, that I care about, that I would want to present to my audience, that I've vetted and make sure it's good. But like I don't do this for money. The money that I make on YouTube pays like my electric bill, things like that. But in order for me to get to where I could make a living at this, where I'd have to be doing making at least 10,000 a month. So I'd have to be getting at least 2 million views a month or more, somewhere in that, like that. The Gypsy video, I think I've made 7 or 8 grand off of that video. It's got 1.3, 1.4 million. So for whatever reason, that video kicked ass. Thanks, Gypsies.
That's because everybody's dealt with them. I mean,
Between the 2 videos, I probably made 10 grand.
Yeah, because they're just literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I thought about your video the other day when I was sitting on a stoplight.
Did you see him? If you see him, text me. Text me. I'll go over there. I'll make another video of him. Text me right away. And when you see him.
The Eastern and Tropicana.
Well, that's where I caught him the first time.
Yeah, they're always on that corner there.
See, every time I go over there, they're not there. I'm going to go by there right now. Let's get...
Yeah, it was what was it? It was on...
These son of a bitches. Oh, people have been telling me they see him in McAllen, Texas. They've seen him in Seattle. They've seen him in California. They've seen him in Oklahoma. They've seen him in Fort Worth, Texas. They've seen him all up and down the West Coast.
Well, of course, they're everywhere.
So, and it's the same people with the same van. They've sent me pictures of the white van in these locations. I know that they are in Texas right now. People have been sending me pictures of them. They're down at the border of Texas, and I think that what they're doing, honestly, is they're human trafficking. I think they're picking up more of their illegal gypsies, picking them up at the border as they're coming in, and then they run them and they drop them off at their different drop houses. They've got one in like Tulsa, Oklahoma. They've got one in La Habra, California. They got one in like Seattle. They got one in Fort Worth. And of course here. So I get reports on them from my fans out of the millions of people who've watched the video. They report on them all the time. So if you see the white Sienna van with the gypsies in it anywhere in those areas, post in the comments where you saw them. And anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and you can continue working on this crowd-crushing, curb-eating Mustang, and then finish my Scarface Cadillac.
Come on, you know you love Mustangs.
I hate Mustangs. If I was a billionaire, I'd buy every one of them and crush them daily.
That's what my dad
Just for the... I think I made your dad mad because I made fun of him as a meme because he is a white-haired, white sock-wearing, jorts-wearing Corvette owner. He is the exact meme, and he wants a yellow Corvette, like the ugliest of all the Corvettes. So it's like when you see the Corvette meme, that's his dad. He is 100% like if you went to AI and go, AI, make me a meme of a Corvette owner. It's his dad. You know I'm right.
Yes, no, I know.
He wears the New Balance shoes, white socks. He's got his bony knees out with his baseball cap, with his white hair, dreaming about a yellow Corvette.
He likes wearing a button-up that says Corvette on it.
Does he have a Corvette satin jacket somewhere?
I bet he has. I bet he does.
Well, God bless him. Let him live his dream. I mean, I got a yellow Cadillac over there. Nothing worse than a yellow car. Just don't paint cars yellow. I had to do that one because it was in the movie. But I would never have a yellow car. Forget it. Hey, let's paint the car like piss. Ugh. But hey, whatever his dad wants. His dad's a genius.
Well,
but he has no taste in cars. Now, I've owned some Corvettes. Corvettes are the most fun you can have for the least amount of money. I will admit that. But there's just something about them that have no soul at all. And I can't figure out what it is. Fantastic car. Corvette would kick the living snot out of this fucking Mustang. But I wouldn't want either one of them. I've had some Corvettes. They're great. Reliable. Put 100,000 miles on them. Fast as shit.
Did my dad show you his Corvette that he had years ago that I was thinking about buying back?
What was it?
This car.
Okay, so it's a nice blue. Got the NACA ducks in the hood. Got the, I'm going to rip off this front end as soon as I pull in the driveway extension. Mm-hmm. Look like, oh, he's got the Lamborghini phone dial style, what are those, center lines? Or who makes those wheels?
They're probably really old center lines.
Yeah, those are sweet. I like it.
Yeah, so my dad built this car like in 1989.
Your dad was a poon hound on that thing, had a Coke spoon. He was...
So...
He debadged it, though.
Yep.
He took the wings off the back.
Yep. So I can buy that.
T-tops.
I can buy that car for $11,500.
Now?
Yep.
Please don't.
You know.
What color is it now? Is it still the same?
Yeah, it's blue.
All right, that's a C3 though. That's a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
Right. I had a C4. I had the Faceman Corvette from A-Team, white with the red stripe, red interior, and it was fun, but like not a good car, right? Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Did you sell that vet that you bought
Plastic.
in Texas?
Oh yeah, that's right. I had a C4 85 convertible black vet, black and black convertible, and it was a pace car series. Wasn't a Crossfire. Whatever, 305, 350. What did they put in that thing?
350.
350, yeah. Didn't suck. I think I sold it for like, I don't remember, 10 grand or something.
You bought for a Batmobile?
Yeah, we were going to make it into a Batmobile. That was the plan. And then that fell through. We decided not to do it. And then I got rid of it. But, you know, like I wouldn't mind having a C8, but I'm not going to pay the price for it.
Well, they've come down dramatically.
They'd come down dramatically. But for that amount of money, I'd rather have a Ferrari. You can buy a Gallardo for like 85 grand nowadays.
I want TUBI's Ferrari.
You know?
That one that he left.
Oh, that's
at your house.
458 Spider? Fuck yeah.
That was a sweet car.
That was an amazing car, you know what I mean? But it's
I
like,
think even
yeah, he bought it for 100, but it's already worth way more than that. You could not buy that car
I
now.
think with all the crap that was wrong with that car, he stole it.
He stole it. Did you meet the dude that had the car? Did you ever talk to that guy?
No.
Yeah. All right. I gotta get out of here. I'll catch you later.
I know you're always.
I was gonna leave an hour ago. He'll have this car finished by the time I leave the driveway, and he's gonna. It's his 20-hour build. That's why they call him Fiero Mike, as he's everywhere. Just random Fieros and parts.
Hey, they're collector's cars now.
It's a collector car. Collecting dust. Look at the ass of this thing. I got the hubcaps. This thing will be for sale soon. So if you're interested in buying this big yellow heap, it'll be for sale. We got to go shoot Pawn Stars with the car. I've been on the show many times. I've been shooting some episodes with him recently. And this car's, we're doing it next week or something like that. We'll be shooting the car, and then it'll go for sale. That is if they don't buy it. Well, let's be honest. We know Rick's going to offer me like $5 grand for the car or something like that. And you know how it is. People go, is it so fake? It's not fake. He really is cheap. He's going to offer me nothing for the car. I'm going to not accept. And then I'm going to bring it home. And then you can buy it. But I can't sell it till after we shoot, which is, you know, middle of March or whatever, a couple of weeks. So we're going to do that on the television show, and then the car's going to go up for sale. I can't reveal the price until it's ready, but if you are interested in the Scarface car, it'll be reasonably priced, and we're getting it all ready. I'm spending thousands of dollars getting the brakes, suspension, the electronics, the top, the windows, all that stuff done. And, you know, it'll be for sale. So if you want it, hit me up. I love this thing. This car is sick. You have to do this every time, except and then turn off the engine cutoff. That's a pain in the ass. Anyway, if you're interested in the Maserati Levante, check out my other videos. In the meantime, you know what to do. You like, you share, you subscribe.